Hi everybody, welcome back to Clean Eating Kitchen. I'm Carrie, and this is where I share easy, real food recipes that make you feel great. We're getting really close to summer. It's already warming up here in California. So I wanted to share these easy, dairy-free cherry popsicles. They're made using frozen sweet cherries as the base of these delicious, creamy popsicles. And then we're just using light coconut milk. When I usually make dairy-free ice cream recipes, I use full-fat coconut milk. But since we're making popsicles, which tend to be a little less heavy than ice cream, I'm using light coconut milk today. Of course, you can use whatever you want. But what we're going to do, this is so easy, is combine everything in our high-speed blender. So I think what I'll do is put the coconut milk in first. And so I'm just going to pour it in here, try not to spill it. And then we'll add our frozen cherries. And I have 2 cups of frozen cherries here. Just add those right in. And then I have a little bit of vanilla extract. Just about a half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. And to sweeten this recipe, we're going to use maple syrup. And I have about a half of a cup here. Now you could also use dates to sweeten this recipe, or date syrup if you prefer really a more whole food sweetener. But I'm using maple syrup just because I have it, and it makes it really easy to blend. So we're just going to blend this up in my high-speed blender. It will only take about 30 seconds or less. Okay, so that really only took about 15 seconds. So we'll just grab this here and move this out of the way. And then I have these popsicle molds, and I got these on Amazon. I will link them below. And you may have seen me use these popsicle molds in a recipe before. Last summer, I made vegan fudgesicles, and I will link to that recipe so you can check that out if you want. For that one, we use cashews. And so if you don't like coconut, then you might want to check out that recipe. And actually, you could use cashews in this recipe as well. You would need about a half of a cup. And I do like to soak my cashews in a little bit of water to soften them. But again, for this recipe, we're just using coconut milk. So we are going to fill up our popsicle molds, and we'll just fill them about 3/4 of the way so they have room for the sticks. We're getting close to summer. Of course, this summer is a little different from other summers where most of us still stuck in our houses, but we're doing the best to make it a good situation. And I think having these healthy treats and eating healthy is a great way to get through this situation. So I'm just going to pop the lids on. And that's it. So let me pop these in the freezer, and then we'll come back in a few hours and we'll see how they taste. Hi everybody, we're back, and the popsicles are frozen. It's the day after, and we're shooting this just now. But the popsicles, I took them out of the freezer, and it has been about 5 minutes. So I let them defrost just a little bit so they would come out of the popsicle molds really easily. And you can see how pretty they are in this star shape, and they are just look so creamy and delicious. And I will tell you that I actually tested them yesterday because I couldn't wait, and they are so good. But I'm going to take a little bite now. It tastes like just a creamy, sweet cherry coconut popsicle, which is exactly what it is. These are completely vegan and dairy-free, and they're made with real food ingredients. It was such an easy recipe. It's another hot day here in California, so this is the perfect treat to cool down. I will link to a playlist that I've created with some of my other vegan and gluten-free dessert recipes. I hope you'll check it out, and I'll see you in the next video.